afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully this music gets better.
Pack me in, but I'm not okay. I broke away. Paper box to make my space. Soaks up rain, sags and fades. I don't belong anywhere. I'm like a needle in the hay. Brought me back, tell me why. It's not okay, I'd fade away. Makes my heart.
Yeah, a lot of crazy swings. I'm gonna do the market cipher video tonight. I was gonna like start it now, but it's too bright outside, and I think I'm gonna have the webcam on so it helps me get views on it. And then we're gonna go through everything, but there's some crazy indications going off right now, like both ways. Give you an example. This literally just flashed today. The last time there was a green dot on the weekly was in 2015. And it's different per candles. With the hike and a she's here, let me actually. Oh shoot. Last time in 2015, there was a dump afterwards, and then sayonara, enter the bull market. Oh shit, we just went up. We were long at 8,000. I think we're going up to 8,200 right now. I feel like we got one more, maybe one more push, and then I don't know. We might have one more push. Crazy. I don't know. It's really, it's like the window of absolute confidence is gone. You know, that trade window. But there's things that are telling me that we have to go back down. The VWAP support has gaps that it needs to fill down lower. Like when there's 90-degree sharp turns, it has to reverse and like come back to it. And it's just, I don't know, like we have to go back down, but there's still signs of it going crazy up. And so the best thing, honestly, the way I'm gonna start out my market cipher video is just saying, identify if you are going to be trading. If we're trading, right, then we need to really identify the market that we are in today. What's going on today? Doesn't matter what's going to happen a week from now. Are we entering a trade for a week from now? Or are we entering a trade to get in, get our money, and scrapulate as much as we can, suck the juice out of the market as much as we can? So that being said, shit goes back and fucking forth, for crying out loud, okay? And so don't talk to me about something that happened 6 hours ago. We did dump, we came down. I'm telling you, there's crazy indicators everywhere. Shit's going crazy everywhere. We dumped and we're going back up, and we're probably gonna dump again. Let me explain myself. Shit changes in a minute. there are absolute signs that we need to go down and go down a good amount. And then there's things that flash that say we got room to go up. Best I can dissect is we probably have a good one more wave push up and then a big ass wave down, but we're seeing like the more it goes up, the more it goes up and down. CNBC's talking about Bitcoin again. We were heading down. I mean, like when we things change, the market signals, like shit changes. Like earlier today, we ended like right here. This was, hey, we are going down more, you know. And now, like fast forward in the future, okay, it curved off. Shit changes. This money flow could easily break down again too. It could change again. But our entry, how long ago? 20 minutes ago was entered at 7,900. So obviously didn't get in at the 7,900, but did at the 8,000. That's when I had flashes and buttons and indicators and waves pointing in the right direction. Whether you think this is a time to hold for long, I mean, that's up to you. Whether you want to get in and get out after $100 or $200 move and just chop it through the day, because you've had plenty of times to chop, or if you want to hold and see if there's another big run up coming. Wouldn't be surprised if there was a big run up coming. We're having wouldn't say it's completely confirmed yet. Like, I mean, right here, you could have just exited at 81.51, take your profit and be happy. Like, it's completely up to you. Completely up to you. Set a stop profit. That's what I've been doing. My trade's up, I'll set a stop profit for a little bit under, so even if shit hits the fan, I can still walk away with a decent amount. But I'm not taking losses. I tell everyone in my trade group, we've had a lot of new members, that like the exits are up to you. You cannot rely on me to give you every single move 100% of the time. I have a life too. I gotta sleep. I gotta eat. I got girlfriends and fucking other shit I do. I got a dog. And so if I enter something and I'm gone, you know what I mean? Like, you're on your own, you know, don't wait for me. Don't wait on me to tell you when to get out. My best members, I'm not saying they don't use my signals, but they use me as a quote-unquote like an indicator, right? And sure, we'll trade. It all depends. It all depends how plugged in you can be, and if you're gone away, or what you're doing, what I'm doing. we got in on this little right now my stop profit's at 80.72.
I will erase the memory of sport from the histories. The world never knew existed at all. The long road that free man stood against the tyrant, that few stood against many. And before this battle was over,
So I'm riled up today. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little short-tempered. I feel a little short-tempered. Got a lot of shit going on. I have so many things I have to do. My messages inboxes are flowing. That's for sure. I ask people to please try not to ask me questions that you can find answers to. Like, if you have something important or you're getting inside of, that's great. It's cool. But, like, now's not the time where I want to see stupid fucking questions that people can get from Google. Or when someone has asked the same question 5 times and then I answered it and they still ask the same question. Killing me. Binance won't allow me to, they're making me KYC in order to withdraw. Binance pissing me off. Freezing withdrawals and deposits for a week. I'm a little surprised that that's not causing more of an uproar. Like, what the hell do they really need to freeze deposits and withdrawals for a week? No one's really asked that question. Like, what? Why are we actually doing that? Like, a week? A day, I understand. 2? Alright, but a week? A week? If you got in, yeah, 76, 7,700, you're sitting pretty. This was dark. This was scary, wasn't it? This morning, huh? I was in bed, but I woke up and glimpsed at it a couple times. We're having a cross right here. That's good. Yeah, I saw my Zcash was going up. Whoa, Digitex doesn't look like it's doing too good. Can you do it? Can you do it? All right, way to go, Zcash. I wish I could trade Zcash with leverage. I bought some Zcash a couple times the past week. Are you guys able to see stuff clearly? I like up to the latency or something somewhere. I was hoping it made things a little more clear. Yeah, that happens, you for sure. So market cipher, these are the purple is our targets. Yeah, 8,200 is basically my target for this trade. It's 8K to 8,200. Simple. I'm trying to make sure that I check my greed and that I understand that not every trade I make is going to be as much as I've been making. I don't want that to run me into the ground, because it easily can. This is a big indication right here. We're on the 30-minute. This is big right there. Big. So to be honest, this is actually might be a trade should probably hold to the 84s. And so since I'm having mixed indications, I'll probably take half at 8,200 and half at 84. I should be practicing right now with the live stream on explaining market cipher, the market cipher trifecta. I'm in an odd mood right now. It's like a little bit of sprinkle of not enough sleep, a little bit of sprinkle of I'm bothered. It's the worst time of day outside, the sun's bright. I have errands and shit I was supposed to do I didn't do. I think I still feel weird for 2 nights ago was, I believe, Sunday night. I went pretty hard. I went pretty hard. I might be still like second day hangover. I really haven't been sleeping. I mean, maybe it's because we've been in just a massive trade tycoon. Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? It's a little bullish indicator right here on the 30-minute too. Yeah, it's probably could rock it up here. We could see some major movement. We could see some major movement. Now is certainly a time you know, after a big dump, a lot of people got wrecked. When there are here we go. These yellow X's represent, it's not so much it's not saying this is too short. What these yellow X's really represent is manipulation, like at play, like the market's being set up. Now, normally that does lead into a dump. Yellow X's do normally means like it's like there's dumps. For example, looking at a token like ShitterText. You know what all these X's tell us? There are people that are trying to keep this token alive, and they are flushing their money down the toilet. Could it be you? Are you one of those people? Why are people thinking, I don't get why people think necessarily, like, Binance is quote unquote retail, like retail. Normal people use Binance just because doesn't mean that it'll dump. Everyone says in any event there's going to be a dump, like no matter what the event. Dump. Do you think people are gonna take their money out of crypto right now when it's pumping? I don't think so. I think the masses are buying, not selling, so I don't see why it would dump. I mean, this was 7,600, and so it's been a $500 move so far. No, it doesn't seem like it since, you know, I don't know what's ETH doing. Wow, look at ETH, way to go. Yeah, I know. ETH definitely had a little pump coming for sure. It's a good XRP. What's your XRP doing? Wow, 41 cents. Way to go. Up 25% from last week, right? I guess it's broke. It's like we were, you know, taking a breather. Bitcoin's taking a breather. VWAP is under. So far, there's no signs of a serious drop. Just a breather. Market's gone stale. Money flow on its way down. Yeah, she's got a little more to go. Maybe 80-50. And there it is. Got coming down. She's coming down more. She's coming down more. My trade exited. Yep. She's still got plenty of juice. Plenty of juice back in her. In the long term, you know, instead of flopping and groping on the minute chart. Go ahead and re-enter a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's let it go down. Let's see what she does a little bit. Let's see what she does a little bit. Trading View's frozen because my Bybit's changed in prices, but this isn't. there's just a difference in price now. It's the first time in a long time we've had a little difference in price. God, I keep getting people asking me the same damn question. I've already answered. I said I'll do a video on the market cipher tonight, people. Tonight. You know, whenever I've used new, let's say like I got a new indicator or or if you're introduced to something, a rune, for example, like I self-taught myself that, like you can pull up a random indicator. Let's see if there's anything that starts, look, okay, what the hell is this? Let's see what this is. All right. And I'm pretty sure, now I've never seen this before. Never seen it before, never heard of it. You can look at this and then look at that. Go back in the past a little bit. Think, put 2 and 2 together, figure some shit out and learn it. You know what I mean? Like, you can do that, people. You can do that. Believe in yourself. I took my profit, Jody. I haven't re-entered yet. But right now, in my opinion, we are in a market that is fluctuating up and down. And I'd rather be safe than sorry. That's for damn sure. There's a time where you gotta like be protective too. We just had one of the best trade months we've had. And I know I say that every time we have like a window, but it seems like it's true. We always just do better and better and better. And so I know this to be true, that we get comfortable with the amounts that we've brought in, and you leave your ass open. Like if I didn't exit this trade, I'd be in a loss now. If I just held the trade, I'd be in a loss. And there's no point to me in holding a trade right now when the trend is just going crazy. Boy, this shit is going crazy. Wonder what this indicator means. I'll have to study it more some other time. Kind of looked retarded though, didn't it? Yeah, no, and it happens. Like I said, we all got, like, we get comfortable, you know, and like, trust me, like, I'm like, fuck, I want to have $50,000 trade profits now. You know what I mean? But that is how you get yourself wrecked. The turtle wins the race. It's like trading defensively against your own self. Against the imperfections of yourself. So we're gonna let this puppy go down, see what we're gonna see, you know, what the charts tell us next. can only go off what it's telling me, not what I want to happen. And you know what makes it so much hard? What makes crypto so much more difficult than few stocks, standard markets is, and I hate to say it, but I guess it manipulation, but not in the sense that manipulation is evil. It's just the money pool isn't as big. And so if someone has a bunch of money and they want to play in crypto, whatever they do is going to quote unquote manipulate and affect the market. And so, and it is that reason I'm out. No, it is that reason why if you can trade crypto, you can trade anything. You will put those little Euro Instagram kids, the little 18, 19-year-old Forex kids with pimples on their face, you'll put them to shame. Can you use that? There is no USD John Wicks on Bybit, and so you might gain more XRP. But yeah, you can't. There is no dollar value anything on Bybit. Now let's go. Patience, definitely virtue right now. Definitely, you know what? And now's not a time where, let's say, if I'm getting out on $100, $150 moves, if I get out at 81.50 and it goes to 8,400, deal with it. Better to not make as much as you could have than to hold on to it and make nothing or lose. I think you're kind of right, Rob. And so it's hard to know. It's like, well, is any of this shit real? But at the end of the day, no matter what the reason is, those money's going into it. And you know what they say, money talks, bullshit walks. Money talks. So you know what, if it's going up on the charts and it's buying for whatever reason, then so be it. What makes it any different than any other reason, you know? I'm not entering this yet. today. This appeared on the weekly. Oh, and by the way, this called the bottom. This green dot nailed the bottom of the market. This green dot is a very bullish indicator that just appeared today. Now, the last time there was a green dot on cipher A, was in 2015, October, on the weekly. And if we zoomed in, I'll have to go all the way back. If we zoom in, came up to 337, dumped back down to 200 something, and then just shot to all hell. So does this mean that next week we'll be at 11,500? Does this mean that we're going to have a drop down to 6K within the next week and then just rocket to 12,000? Are you scared? Papi, are you scared? Mijo. Mijo, are you scared? Definitely a time to use low leverage. Safe leverage. Now, should I enter now, or should I wait for a little pullback? Looking at the macaroon, looks like we're just starting to open up a little bit here. That's good. Still flipped on the hourly. But as we zoom in, it's flipping. Are we going to... Are we going to reject in form just a simple right shoulder, or are we gonna go past here? We do have a double bottom right here. This is a double bottom right here. Double bottoms. I haven't really focused. I haven't really seen any in the past. I mean, we were seeing a lot over the past like month and a half, 2 months, but I don't remember seeing any within really the past week. But a week could have been 2 days ago for all I know, because time is relative. This is still volatile. This isn't even like this was even more consolidated. See how it tightened up? This tightened up right here. This isn't tight, this is loose. This is loose. So I'm probably gonna see if we can. I think we're gonna go for we're gonna try to see if we can get in 77, 76s again. That's the right move. You know, my brother, myself, and my mentor were talking today. We were talking about how our people are kind of spoiled. Like, you've been spoiled with the amount of trades that we're putting out, the amount of info, like how much time I dedicate, the prices we put on things. And it's not a bad thing. Just like you want to spoil your kid. You want to give your kid as much as you can. I want to give you guys as much as I can. But for Pete's sake, I'm on one today. Sometimes your kids need a spanking just because. But I'll be honest, I know I say I want to wait, but then I see things like this and they tell me just to jump in. But on this last 30 minute, This told us to jump in, and there was still a retrace. Quite a big one too, 7150 down to 6800. I'm looking at 7800. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and put out the call right now. We are going to look for, in fact, let's get an exact measurement. This is a good market cipher right now. We're really doing some good work right now, folks. 4%. Could even be even greater now that we're later in the market. So I'm looking 77, 78, 76, 76, 77, 78. Now, she could still go up before coming back down. This is a set it and forget it. Now I can set this trade. Now I have to sit here and entertain you people for nothing. Do I want to enter a trade so you can be entertained? Or are you not entertained? Not a triple bottom. That's no. If it comes down to 7,800, that's not a triple bottom. If I just said I'm gonna get it at 7,600, then yes.
Entertainment is the very first and most outer.
Well, I'm a little tempted.
Skin. And
I'm a little tempted. Bro, it's the same thing as BitMEX, man. You type in, you go to limit, you click on limit, it says order price, you enter in order price. Killing me, bro, you're killing me. Come on, man. You know, if this breaks, let's see here. I might. If it gets in the 80s, 70s, I might want to FOMO in a little bit. I might want to FOMO in a little bit. I'd rather it come back down, but
oh yeah, entertainment is the very first, most outer, shallowest skin.
We could probably get $100 move out of it if I wanted to. We could maybe throw a little at it. Not the farm. Not put the farm on it, but, you know, make a few bucks.
Oh yeah, entertainment is the very first, most outer, shallowest skin, and that's fine.
We could make a buck. Close this so I don't keep getting messages. Let's zoom out a little bit. Let's zoom out a little bit. You know, we could be in a little rectangle here. We could be in a little rectangle here, folks. If we are, yeah. I think we're just gonna take a shot at it coming back in the 7,000s again. That's what I'm gonna do. As much as I want to entertain you guys, it's looking like chopsticks. This money flow is still shaky. It's not, we don't know if it's gonna come back and be strong again, or if it's just weakening down. Unknowns.
When music sounds and changes though, it's silvery to sultry fire. Nor will thy envious heart allow, delight on tortures by desire.
Man, you know, when I see this, I just see a lot of,
Silvery to sultry fire.
I don't know. still could easily come right back down to 7,000. Glory hole music. You can just see the Denny's fucking. Oh, I can't. You know, I can't say anything bad about gays, or else I'll get my stream banned. Yeah, this could dump pretty good. Like there's a lot of gaps here that need to be that could be filled. A lot. So I think here's the move. Okay, here's the move. So we've identified our market environment. We know that it's been moving like crazy. We know that we probably don't want to stay in trade for a long time. Now, here, let me show you what I'm thinking. I can show you better than I can tell you. All right, so this was our descent. This was last night. I know I longed 8K, set my stop, went to bed. And this morning or last night or whatever, even during these drops, even with the green dot, right? Let's say, okay, boom. Let's say, okay, it dropped down to 7,800. You long 7,800. It still went up $200. This was a $200 move right here. Boom. And then get out. I'd say get out 100, 150, 200. Okay, then it dumped again. Next one. Boom. 7,700. Okay, it went up to 7,870. $180, $170. You got in. It went up 100, 150. Took your money, got out. Another one. 76, we'll say just 76.50. This bitch comes all the way up to 81.40, you know? And so even in the descent, you can still get your longs. You can still get it in. Now let's see this bitch come back down. And if I'm around, maybe we can play. So the sun should be going down here soon. I want to do my market cipher video. It's a lot of work, and you know, everyone's just kind of pissing me off today. I've gotten so many of the same questions. Like, you guys know I'm working on it. Like, I just opened this shit up. I'm just starting to release it. Please be patient. You can learn it yourself. Look at it and look at the chart. Well, we just said in our current environment, we know it's been going up 150 to 200 each time. Then you could get out when it goes out 150 up. Plus the red X's, there's plenty of indicators in between that tell you that give you an idea of what's happening. Like, there's red X's and all kinds of shit. I use the hike in a she's. After a $150, $100, $200 move, you can get out. Alright? Alright. Now I'm gonna go handle some shit, and I'll see you guys later.